Mother's Day is Sunday, and if you really want to give Mom a treat, how about not only cook for her, but clean the kitchen afterwards?
That's right.
Good. That's
right,
a good way to look at it, yes.
Travis Burks with Price Cutter is here with an amazing selection of things you could make for Mama on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty to choose from.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's a one day a year that you can actually just let them sit back and take care of them for the day.
Mm-hmm.
That is a nice gift.
And it'd be nice if you could do it every once in a while.
Yeah,
Instead
not
of
just on
every 365 days, right? So we've got a few things this week in the ad that I thought I'd bring and we could talk about. And we'll start down there on your end, Jeremy. Just a little snack stuff. So shrimps in the ad this week is a 2-pound bag.
Nice.
Great. All you got to do is thaw and eat. So
That's a nice size.
Very easy. Yeah, 3140 is a perfect size for snacking.
Now, are these cooked or not?
Those are fully cooked.
Fully. See, I love it when they're cooked.
Yeah.
Makes it easier on
Cooked,
me.
peeled, and deveined. So all you got to do is just thaw them out and eat them.
Perfect.
Put them in the fridge and eat on them for a couple days.
Simple. Then next to that, some scallops. Who doesn't love scallops?
You know,
Okay,
I
here's
like
the thing.
scallops.
Oh, I'm thinking mussels. Never mind.
Oh, right.
I was thinking they're too tough.
No.
No,
These
no.
are really
These
soft.
are soft,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Do you have any great tips for preparing
Just
them?
butter. I think just
Okay.
use butter, just a little butter.
Butter.
Just get them golden on all the way around, and they're ready. You don't want to overcook them, or they will
Yeah.
dry out pretty quick.
Very good.
We have salmon in the ad. We have
is
salmon
huge.
portions in the ad, but I thought I would bring the whole fillet because it really makes a nice appearance.
It's beautiful.
So-
yeah.
So big. I love
Just
that.
fresh Atlantic salmon. Plenty of options there. You could grill it, bake it, saute it, whatever you wanted to do.
Put some rosemary on the side and have that right in the center
Pretty.
of the table. Yeah.
Yeah, make it pretty.
Wow.
Lobster tails. I did bring some bigger ones.
I want them so bad.
Those are some hefty
So,
ones
okay.
there.
Oh,
Do you like lobster?
I do.
Okay. When I've ordered it at a restaurant, how do you prepare this by itself? Do you have to put it in hot boiling water, like?
You can.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you can boil them.
Because this intimidates me.
I prefer to. Of course, you could boil them. That's the easiest way to do it. Sometimes you could just cut down the shell. So if you just split that shell down the middle,
Okay.
and then pull the meat out of there, but still leave it attached. Just lay it on top. And then
Yes,
you can put
I've seen
butter
that.
and garlic on top of there,
And
and then
then
just bake it that way.
Okay, so
Or
that
you
is
could grill
not
it too.
cooked.
Those are raw.
Okay, because I was thinking, shrimp is pink and then turns that color
Yeah.
when it's, okay, got you.
Got
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and it will. It doesn't take very long for lobster to cook.
Okay.
So, again, you could grill it, bake it, boil it, whatever. you
Grill
want.
it.
Haven't tried the air fryer, but I bet it would work.
I might have to try it.
I'll try it. It's kind of an expensive piece to try.
Yeah.
To try it on the right.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
And then we'll move over to the turf side here. We're running a special on ground chuck patties at $4.99 a pound. So if you just wanted to throw some burgers on the grill for Mom, if that's what she likes, then you have that option. as well.
Absolutely.
And by the way, too, with these burgers, you also brought the kind before that has the chunks of cheese in it,
Right.
or the
Yeah,
peppers.
there's plenty of assortments in the service counters too
Yeah.
that are already infused and
Yeah.
ready.
Those are good.
So it's very simple. Baby back ribs, you smoke some ribs if you wanted to. You could have burgers and ribs too.
Hey, Trav,
Yeah.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
That's
Gotcha.
almost perfect.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. Throw
commercial.
you
Now,
might.
now, this does intimidate me, I will just be honest.
And it's not that difficult really. It's best thing to do if you do smoke baby back ribs is there's what they call a membrane or silver on the back of that. You just pull that off of there.
Okay.
Season it up with some dry rub. I prefer JB Spice. It's
Oh,
probably one of my
yes.
favorite ones.
love that.
Is that on
Red
there?
Dirt Road?
Yeah, Red Dirt Road is
But
my
Trav,
favorite.
couldn't you also just go to like East Baffert location to Ruby's Smokehouse and just get the ribs already made? Because that's what I've done a million
That's what
times.
I would do.
You can we also have that option. The
Yeah.
stores already have them prepared. So
Yeah.
it's whatever you want to do. Again,
so good.
we have the
Yes.
options of doing it yourself or making it easy and
Yeah,
get somebody else
exactly.
doing it for you. Kansas City strip steaks are in the ad this week. These with Show Me Beef. They were able to provide us with some nice looking meat this week. So
Yeah.
you could get those cut to order. If you wanted one that's 1.5 inches thick, they'll cut it for you. If you wanted ones that are just in the counter, you could grab those too.
Perfect.
So good.
Along with different sides, we got Reese's in the ad this week. So again, something that's very quick, simple, and easy.
Yeah, that's nice.
The sides are very easy because they're very tasty, and you can
Yes.
put them in your own pot and make them, and everyone thinks you made them.
And
There you
nobody
go.
knows the difference.
That's
That's
true.
right.
And with some of these here, with these potatoes and stuff, they come in a foil tray. So if you're cooking on the grill, you could just pop those on there too.
Oh, that's a good
Good
idea.
idea.
Yep.
We
Great
need to have a
idea.
big old picnic coming up. That sounds
We
fun.
do have filet mignon
Filet mignon.
in the ad this week. Everybody loves those, so I think that's a good choice for your mama.
Those are
You
beautiful.
prepare those.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Cook them to however they would like them. I did throw together some stuffed mushrooms this morning too that go with that.
Oh yeah, these are just, to me, these are heaven.
They are.
And you know, I want to try because I get these every week, not every 2 weeks. I want to try those in the air fryer and see how they turn out.
Yeah,
Well, wouldn't the cheese fall off?
No,
How do
it
you
would
do
just
that?
melt
It would
on
just
it.
melt into
It
it.
just melt into
It just melt into it.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
'Cause did I tell you I tried the bacon wrapped asparagus in the air fryer?
Did it work?
Amazing.
How long
bet.
did you leave it in?
I did about 400 for about 12 minutes.
Oh.
And that bacon crisped up and the asparagus crisped up, and I took it and just was like eating it like a little snack. It turned out, I forgot to tell you that.
Okay.
It
That's
turned out
good.
so good.
Interesting.
Bacon wrapped asparagus in the air fryer.
Very much.
All right. Very
Yeah, I
good.
think
So
that's
good.
that's a great idea. And then
Now.
I thought it was always fun to try to educate a little bit, and we've talked about it a few times on how to cut a tri-tip. So I thought today I actually made this in the oven this morning, but
Oh, it's still warm.
covered it in Red Dirt Road.
Oh, nice.
Put it 350 in the oven in about an hour and a half.
So Trav, you're going to show us how
Yeah.
to cut a tri-tip,
Yeah,
and then
so-
Kelly and I are going to show the viewers how to eat.
There you go. That
That's
works.
right,
So,
exactly.
so generally, there's two grains that run on a tri-tip. So you've got grains that run this way, and then you've got grains that run opposite on the other end. And there's two pieces here. So sometimes it's best to just find that seam. You can just cut that through there like that.
Wow.
Could you find that? I don't know if I can find that.
I couldn't.
What I like to do, and I'm going to show, I don't know if you can get that overhead, but whenever I season these, I like to make a cut on which way that it should be cut. So
Okay.
once you cook it, sometimes it's harder to find the grains, especially
Right.
if you're not familiar with
Yeah.
with the grains themselves. So you just cut that, and you notice all those juices are coming out. I like mine a little pink in the middle still.
It's amazing.
That looks amazing,
So
Trav.
Beautiful.
Through here, like that. So if you'll notice inside there, it's not too bad.
Oh, it's so
And the
pretty.
best thing about a tri-tip is the
I'm
outer.
grabbing some, Trav.
Yeah, go
I'm grabbing this piece, right?
The
It's really messy.
the outsides generally, you'd be able to get it for the people that like their meat well done or,
Yeah.
or more done than the people that want.
That's a little bitty piece. You got that
try
just
it?
for me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That Red Dirt Road.
It's
Come on.
kicker, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And then this here, you would just cut all the way down through here.
Amazing, Trav.
That with some potatoes right over there would be
Great
just
sides.
delicious.
Mushrooms or
mushrooms.
asparagus or even green bean bundles or jalapeno poppers, whatever it may be. Whatever
Yeah,
you want to do.
that's amazing.
Again, there's not only these options, but there's so many other things that are available in the service centers from seafood, pork, chicken, beef,
Yeah.
whatever it may be. Even in the delis, there's options.
Yeah, we're going to get right back into
Yeah, we're going to
this.
back in that commercial.
Okay,
Trav,
Travis,
thank you.
you so
bet.
much. We'll be back, guys. Stay right there. Woo! Okay, I'm going to
Wowza.
cut another little piece here.
It's so juicy.